Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As you can see, I have already pre-shuffled your cards. And what I can say is that the energy looks pretty heavy. So we're just going to get into it, okay? All right, so let's start with the oracles. You have time for a deep dive. Nothing is wasted. Take time out. Believe in yourself. Transformation is beautiful. All right, so what I see here is that you are under a heavy transformational process right now. I can tell that you have been investing, or you have invested a lot of time into something that you are now realizing you have to let go or leave behind or change in some kind of way. And it's actually scaring you. I think maybe because it's different or it's something you've never done before. You're probably used to having something one way, but whatever way you've been having it, you're realizing that something has to change in this situation. And then we get the clarifiers. You got the Six of Cups twice in reverse, with the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. This speaks of having to release something again, but whatever you're releasing is something that you're deeply attached to. You're very attached to this. Now, this can be in regards to anything. This can be in regards to a relationship, a job, anything, okay? And it's just more than one relationship. These are co-workers, these are families, these are actual lovers, these can be friends. But there's something that you are deeply attached to, that you invested a lot of time into, and it means a lot to you. And you're realizing that you may have to let it go or change in some way. I see that there's an energy of loss or lack here. Like maybe Five of Pentacles, even though I don't see it. Or there's something on a verge of being lost if this change does not happen. I feel some pain behind whatever this change is. With this, nothing is wasted. It's like you might have wasted your time or invested too much time into something that you should have never done in the first place. And so now it's time for you to possibly just look at yourself. I think it has you questioning your reality and your perception and the way you've been viewing things a little differently. And so you're going within yourself to figure out what's happening, because something about when you're finished with this process, this is going to change you for the better, whatever this may be. Okay, and it's going to give you the confidence that you need to move forward in whatever situation this is. Okay. Yeah. Oh, let's get into this. Think on your feet, learn from the past. The miracles are endless. Yeah, there's a decision. Lay a solid foundation. See, and it's in a reverse. There was something being built that is either in the process of falling or has fallen, or you're in the risk of losing. And so now you have to make quick moves. It's giving maybe you waited too long, or you felt like you couldn't move. You have freedom as yours in reverse. You felt stuck, or you feel stuck. Hangman energy. I don't know. We'll get into it. A rebirth is assured. See, I told you, you're going to be a completely different person after whatever this is happens, because, whew, I can feel it. This shit is heavy. It's going to bring you happiness. Once you get through this, whatever this tough process is, or you make this tough decision, or you take action on whatever this thing is, yep, sweet results await. You're going to be straight. So it might feel heavy right now, but listen, heavy is the head that wears the crown, my love. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so let's get into these oracles. All right, so you have a choice that you need to make about something. Whatever this choice is, you can't see it clearly. It's like you know that there's better out there, or you know better and you've been ignoring your intuition. You've been trying to make this situation something that it's not, or choosing to not see the situation for what it is. But as something is happening where you are being forced to actually see something for exactly what it is. And even though it might have brought you happiness, or it could be having, it could have had some type of stability or happiness attached to it at one point in time, it's like having something decent, but when you actually look at it, it's like, ooh, you actually see like the horrors behind the door. You know what I mean? What do they say? You're taking the rose tinted glasses off. You're seeing things for exactly what it is. And because of that, because these are some truths that are being revealed about the situation yourself, or about whatever this is as a whole, it's really uncomfortable, and it's causing for you to have some shifts, make some shifts, or do some type of soul searching, okay? Yeah, something wasn't fair. Something happened that wasn't right, and it needs to be fixed. There was some type of, whether it's on your behalf or somebody else's behalf, but there was definitely some type of disloyalty here, some type of heartbreak. You could be realizing this about somebody, or realizing that this is something that you did yourself. Whatever the case may be, it looks like somebody made a wrong choice. Whether it was you or another person in this situation. And this can be anybody. But there's something that needs to be fixed, because there was an injustice that happened, okay? And I see that it can be fixed, but it's going to take some time. And it's going to take the decision to actually be made to actually put the work in to fix it. You can want to fix something, but if you're not taking the actual effort, or if that person is not making the actual effort, then of course it's not going to work, right? But there's a choice, because something happened unfair, whether it was you or with somebody else, but in the past. And you're now realizing that. You're seeing things for exactly what they are. Whether this is you or the other person, you know, energies can be exchanged. But yeah, long story short, you know deep down inside that there's some changes you have to make, and you might be scared because it might mess with your stability, or it provided some type of stability. But you know deep down inside it's not really providing you the true happiness that you want. There's happiness on paper, and there's happiness that actually what it means to you. Everyone has a different version of happiness, right? And so now you're just kind of trying to figure out, is this really something I want to invest in? Is this really what I want? Or even asking yourself, why did I do that? Or this could be the person involved in that situation, or persons. Okay, so let's get into the cards. Oh, I didn't even do these. Yeah, so what in regards to those cards, that can be, it can be in regards to a job situation, or something where you collaborated with people on, you worked with people on this. And if it's not you working with people, this was like a group. But yeah, this can definitely have to do with like a work situation, or a living situation, a home situation, something that provides stability that you share with other people, and you kind of wanting to no longer put into this situation anymore. Or you realize you gave to something that you weren't supposed to. You were putting in action and effort into something you weren't supposed to. And I think it's just kind of like the realization of what was happening or going on. Okay. So overall, right, I see that there is some instability with either finances, your job situation, or this can be a family dynamic, and you're trying to figure out how to bring a mending to this. Either you're trying to bring mending to a family situation or job situation, or healing your finances as a total, knowing that like maybe the way you're bringing in money right now is not something that you really want to do, and you want to get on your path, or you want to do something that actually provides you happiness. Yeah, trying to figure out how to mend this situation. That's overall. But what I see here is that for this week or during this eclipse, this little time period, you're going to be coming into the realization about something. I keep saying the same thing over and over again. Some secrets are coming out this week, okay? Or you're just kind of really just kind of admitting to yourself about a lot of things that have been going on around you that I think you chose to ignore for a long time, and you just chose to sit on it. But now you're kind of finally realizing why things have happened the way they happened, why things didn't go the way they were supposed to go, and it's because there was some type of maliciousness, I'm gonna say, or selfishness. There was some type of selfish behavior, whether it was on your part or the other person's part, that was put into this situation that caused it to fail. This is something that you invested in, but it did not work out. But you want this situation. You want this situation to work out. And so now it's just realizing like, damn, I really want this to work out, but I don't know what to do anymore because this is the truth of what's happening here. So now I'm blind. And with everything that's in my face right now and everything that I've seen and uncovered, I don't know how to handle this situation. I don't want it to end. I actually do want it to come back. And then this would be the outcome, which is you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles, right? Even if you aren't making a decision or a choice, there's something happening in this situation where regardless if you make the move or not, it's going to kickstart some changes where you actually do have to implement whatever changes is needed to get this situation to go. So if this is a job situation and you're at an unhappy workplace, this could actually just be like having a conversation or coming to the realization of like, this is not right. You're tired of having to be on guard or stand on guard around people. This situation could have knocked you in your confidence or not have made you as confident, and something is changing about that. You could actually be getting your confidence back in this situation to communicate what you need to communicate. You might feel like you could be speaking up for yourself this week. I'll put it like that. You could be putting your foot down, or you could just be coming into some realizations that like, there's so much more out there for me, and actually making some choices and steps to actually obtain it. I don't know. Let's get into these cards. All right, so we got the Three of Wands, right? Putting effort into something, and you got the Three of Wands again in reverse. Yeah, this could have been a situation that you were deeply connected to. You have the Three of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Cups. But it's not moving forward. This situation has come to like a complete stop. And I think it's agreed on both parties that both parties are not wanting to put into this situation. So if this is a relationship, both of you guys are in agreement that this is not going to work out at this present time and moment. If this is a job, this is like you could have been asking or expressing yourself and there's been no resolve, right? But at this point, like, it's very clear that to you in this situation that this is not moving. And so there's just a strength to hold back right now and not put any more investments into this situation. You feel like holding back is going to be what's the best thing in this situation. This is what's going to bring you a win. Is you holding back. You could be dealing with a Taurus, heavy Taurus here. This could be in regards to work or wanting to work something out with a Taurus. But as of right now, you know that that offer is not going to happen. You want to put in effort, but for some reason this door is shut, okay? There was something not right about either this Taurus or about the relationship that you had with this said person. If it's not a Taurus, it could just be an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It's like I can see that you want this person around, but there's something out of balance here, either between you guys or with this relationship that you have, that's causing an offer to be on hold for the moment. And I can see you're probably trying to figure out ways to get this situation to work out in your favor, but that's still a process that you are working away on. Right now, I think you're just like, you're keeping your head down, you're focusing on making the money, but there's some type of blockage that's happening right now, and it could have been due to even a bad belief system, bad ideals, that's causing you to have a blockage right now. If this is about a commitment, either whether it's you or this person, someone could have been unfaithful, and that's what's causing a blockage in this commitment, or causing this thing that's this type of relationship that's supposed to be together, or this structure. There's dishonesty somewhere in this, and it's causing it to come to a standstill. There's a need for someone in some way to fix the situation and put the work into it, and I see that that's probably happening behind the scenes. But as of right now, everything is too busy, like, I guess, coming out to the surface. Everything is still coming out to the surface. And so it's causing you to look at things a little bit more differently and opening your eyes. I keep saying that, to what's really happening. The injustice that's really been happening, and why something has happened the way it's happened, or played out the way it's played out, and it's currently on pause. Now this Seven of Swords, whatever is coming out, could involve a lot of people. Like I said, this could be a family or a work situation, but there's definitely more than one person involved in this situation. And it could have been a lot of lies, gossip, deception, backstabbing, like, Pisces. I mean, I could see that you want to move away from it, whether this was you or somebody else. It has not played out the way it was supposed to play out. And I can see a lot of people got hurt in this situation. This could even be, you might have known something and didn't say anything about it. And it got out of hand. It got way worse than what it was supposed to. Now, whether this was done to you, Pisces, or you did this to somebody, what I can see here is that whatever these secrets are, you only got like the gist of it. There is so much more that has to be uncovered. But I think you know that. And that's why you probably have been remaining stuck, because what you already see hurts. So it's like, if you really take that Band-Aid off and open that closet, it's going to be really hurtful, possibly. But you know what you have to do to create healing in this situation is to move away from whatever this is, this nasty behavior. Because whatever this nasty behavior is, it is the reason why all of this is happening the way it is right now. Whew, heavy, 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 heavy. We got these little guys in the corner. And you got the Three of Pentacles again. Didn't you just have the Three of Pentacles? No, I think that was like the 5. All right. So over here in this corner, I see that you could really just be analyzing a situation and trying to figure out how to put it back together. Right now, you are not satisfied with how things are going. And you really just want to see how to put things together, but you don't know how. At this point, you feel stuck. Because although everything is clear, you don't have everything just yet. But what you do know is that you're probably pretty much tired and exhausted of this situation, unfortunately. You have the truth overall. You know what you need to know to go ahead and make the decisions that you need to make. However, like I said before, we had the Six of Cups in reverse twice. I think there's a strong connection here that's involved that makes this situation way harder to finesse or navigate around, because it's involving a very significant connection in your life. You want to put something down, or you finally understand why somebody chose to put something down. Yeah, even though you don't want to see this situation for what it is, it's causing you to go deep within yourself and try to search for the answers. You're trying to figure out what's, even though you know the gist of it, what's left? Like, what don't I know? You're really just trying to put the whole story together of whatever this whole situation is. You're trying to put the whole thing together. Because something still doesn't make sense. It's like you're probably getting bits and pieces. I do see a lot of people. So it could be a lot of people in your business. It could be like, you could be having an issue due to outside parties in your relationship, or outside people telling you how you should live your life. It could be something like that, right? And so now you're just going inside, you're trying to figure out, what do I want? What do I really want? What's going to make me happy? Because whatever's happening right now, you keeping your mouth shut still didn't make you happy. So it's like, all right, if I've been being quiet and this shit not working, if I say something, what the fuck can I fucking lose? I think is basically where you at with it. Because I think before you even got into this situation, Pisces, you knew better, or this person knew better. There was something about this situation that was being ignored, or there was something about your intuition that you were ignoring about this whole situation. And I feel like now it's to the point where secrets are actually coming out. And whatever's coming out is trying to make you're just like you're confused. It's like, did I spend all of my time investing in something that was never really real in the first place? And if it's not that, it's like you possibly made a choice, or somebody made a choice that cost them fucking everything. And actually just, I think, being okay with that being the decision. You know what I mean? Like, somebody could have made a badass choice. And I said something early in the cards about like something being at risk of being lost. Like, I think this is the point where if the situation is really important to you, you're going to recover it, or you're trying to figure out ways to recover it, or this is vice versa, and somebody's trying to do this with you. Because somebody gambled here. Somebody gambled pretty big, and it was not worth it, is what I think is being realized at this point in time. Yeah, you want things to change. You want things to change really bad. You do want to bring an ending, but you don't want to bring an ending to the total situation. You just want to bring an ending to the fighting and the toxicity. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, you just want to bring an ending to the toxicity. You can have people coming at you for no reason. This could be like, if this is a workplace scenario, this could be just backbiting, underhanded comments, people putting way more on your plate than what they're supposed to. And in your mind, you're remembering when it used to be good, when this used to be great, but somewhere you're realizing, you're tracing your steps back to like, when did this situation go wrong? If it's not you, it's this person. But whatever is happening here, is there's some type of change. I haven't seen the tower, but I feel tower energy. That's going to cause a change. Somebody wants a reconciliation. Somebody knows that they have to go back to another person and apologize or make something right in this situation, whether it's you or your person. There is some type of situation, or you could be watching someone do this, make something right in this situation, because the secret has come out and somebody's very clear on what they want and they know that they want this situation, okay? And even though the cycle is closed, whether it's you or this person, somebody's going to sit and wait patiently for the situation to work itself out. And I think whatever's going to happen, it's going to cause this wheel to turn so that this situation or something can start being mended and brought back together. You and this person may have issues, but there's something about this situation that you're not ready to let go of, or this is vice versa. And if it's not that you're not ready to let go of this situation, you're realizing that whatever situation you let go of for a new situation was not worth it, and you possibly want your old situation back. Because you're realizing it, whatever it wasn't worth it. But it's understanding exactly what's going on at this current time, how you feel about the situation, being honest with yourself and your emotions, understanding why you made the decisions that you made, or vice versa, this person made the decisions that they made, so that whenever the situation does come back together, it'll come back together and it'll be way better than what it was before. I will say that. There's going to be a tremendous amount of healing that's going to happen whenever the work is actually put in, the effort is actually put in, the healing is actually put into this situation. Something's going to change for the better. So that's nice. Yeah, you're moving away and putting an end. You're trying to figure out how you can get control back of your finances or control back of your family, friends, group situation. You could be being controlled by somebody or just work in a heavily controlled environment. If it's not the environment, this can be like a family, a father figure. It's not a father figure, a boss, but like just putting an ending. This could even be you and your out of control behavior. You know, things that you've done and moving away from it because you can see how it's affecting your stability. Okay. All right, so let's look at the love. See what they're talking about. All right, so this card came in reverse. We're not going to keep it, but just for the meantime, between time, right? All right, so you could be in a new situation or a newer situation, but whatever the situation is, it's very strong to you. This is a very intense soulmate connection to you. Okay, I can see that this definitely could possibly be a karmic connection. Not all karmic connections is bad. However, this definitely is here to teach you something. So whatever situation this is not going to be an easy situation, because it's here to show you some things that you may have learned growing up that are not the best, that you need to let go so that you can be a better person for yourself and for your partners around you, people around you, okay? Whether this is you or the person you're dealing with. Now, I do see whoever you're dealing with, I have Leo energy here. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But regardless, it can be any sign. I do see that there's love in this situation. However, there's a realization about some things, okay? And you're just kind of basically getting control of your emotions. I see that you're not acting out about this situation, but there is something here that has caused a lot of pain. So right now you're being stoic. You could be acting like you don't care. But in all actuality, I think there's some pain here. And you really don't know what to do about it, because on one hand, it felt you're very strongly bonded to this connection. But on the other hand, there's some things here that are coming out that's hurtful. And because it's hurtful, it's like it's giving either you or this person of energy of just wanting to run away. At this point, somebody's not putting in effort into this relationship. But whatever this is, I do see that it needs to be worked out, and it should be worked out, even if it's like, let's agree to disagree. Just realizing why this connection came into your life and what this was supposed to show you. Okay, I see that there can be like extreme differences, and so this is just helping you open your mind and your perspective about life, love, people in general. Okay, whatever this disconnect that you're probably having, it could be due to like an age difference. You guys could be different ethnicities. You guys could have been raised two different types of ways, see life two different types of ways. There's something like that that is causing friction in this connection, where if one person, or actually both people, would just open their mind enough to see the other person's reality so it doesn't create that friction in this relationship. Yeah. Two people being extremely stubborn in how they feel or how things are supposed to go, or, you know, a lot of control. And see, like I said, your emotions are controlled. Something about this relationship has a control element over it that I think is ruining this relationship. You or somebody else can have also another person that's also interfering. I did say something about other people getting involved in this relationship. Forgiving and learning. Yeah, this is definitely supposed to be teaching you about yourself and opening your eyes about relationships and how you handle them, or vice versa. Okay. Pisces. And the last thing is this. This card says, my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Right? Which is very true. Because you are Pisces, you guys can tend to get lost in a very dreamy kind of state, right? This is like come back to reality, but also let's not assume the worst, okay? Once you get an idea in your head, don't run off to the worst case scenario, right? You are actually manifesting the thoughts that you think. So if you're in a new situation and you haven't completely healed from your past situation, you could be manifesting brand new hurt. because you haven't healed from that last situation, right? It's being extremely conscientious and careful with what we think and what we say and what we actually manifest in our universe, okay? If you believe that this is the only job that you can get and it is what it is, you got to take it, that's what you're going to have. Your mind is a reflection of what you were experiencing in the outer world. So if your mind is chaotic, everything around you would be chaotic, right? What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on chaos, or are you focusing on bringing more peace, doing what you have to do to bring more peace and balance into your life? Are you focusing on being the victim, or are you focusing on bringing your power back so that you can manifest the life that you want? Love you, Pisces. I'll talk to you later. Bye.